Did you know that from 1950 to 2012, there were 64,054 injuries caused by the tornadoes in the U.S.? That averages to about 1,000 per year, and 24% of those occurred in Tornado Alley. It is very important that you know the dangers of tornadoes in case one strikes in your area. Living in Tornado Alley, I know based on my own experiences as well as my family and friends just how dangerous a tornado can be. Just last year, the day after Christmas, a tornado struck near my area. It caused all kinds of damage, destroying a school, several houses, and wrecking many other things. It's a very scary thing to go through, especially when you don't know if it's heading in your direction. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 main points. First, the amount of tornadoes that have occurred over the years. Second, the wind speed and damage costs of tornadoes. And then finally, the number of fatalities caused by tornadoes. Now that you know what we will be talking about, let's get started. The tornado count in the U.S. from 1991 to 2010 was an average of 1,253 per year. Here in Texas, it was around 155 per year. Going back even further, from 1950 to 2012, there was an average of 58,046 tornadoes in the U.S., and 16,674 of those were in Tornado Alley. That's a long-term average of 268 per year. Now this graph I'm about to show you shows the number of tornadoes that have occurred over the past 5 years in the U.S. There were 1,625 in 2011, 878 in 2012, 742 in 2013, 831 in 2014, and 948 in 2015. The force of some of these tornadoes can be intense, so let's move on to the kind of damage they can cause. The severity of a tornado is determined by the Enhanced Fujita Scale, or the EF scale. This ranks tornadoes by their estimated wind strength, with an EF0 being the weakest with gusts from 65 to 85 miles per hour, and an EF5 being the strongest with winds of over 200 miles per hour. The level of destruction can go from broken branches and missing shingles to uprooted trees and flattened houses, causing billions of dollars of damage. From 1950 to 1994, Texas had the highest damage cost of $1,955,927,552. That's $8,556.13 per 100 people. And according to the Storm Prediction Center, 7 of the 10 costliest tornadoes since 1950 have occurred in Tornado Alley. Topping the list is the deadly Joplin, Missouri tornado of 2011. It was an EF5 and it caused an estimated $2.8 billion in damages to the town. Knowing how powerful a tornado can be leads into our final point of how these twisters can become fatal. From 1950 to 2012, there were 5,587 fatalities across the U.S., and 1,110 of those occurred in Tornado Alley. This next graph shows the number of fatalities caused from tornadoes in the U.S. in the past 5 years. There were 551 in 2011, 68 in 2012, 54 in 2013, 47 in 2014, and 34 in 2015. Comparing the graph from earlier with this one, you can see that even though the number of tornadoes have been fluctuating every year, the number of fatalities have been lowering consistently, aside from the major drop from 2011 to 2012. It seems like nowadays people are getting better prepared. To recap, tornadoes can be dangerous and very destructive. However, it looks like every year people are becoming more and more aware of this and are taking better precautions in case one does hit. So, always remember to stay safe and never underestimate the devastation a tornado can leave behind.